All right, John, for game 100 of the 2023 season, Julio Urias takes the ball on Max Muncy bobblehead giveaway night. Middle game of this three-game series, the Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays.
As you know, there's a little bit of traffic here in LA, so it takes a while to fill up. As Merrifield begins the night with yet another hit. He had 4 of them last night. And what a way to begin career game number 1,000 as he is aboard with a double.
Yeah, he's been a hot hitter.
Bo Bichette lines one to left, and that's going to drop. Merrifield had to make sure it would get down, so he'll stop at third. But a very promising start for the Blue Jays here tonight.
Yeah, last night.
1-6-3. As Belt skies one to center, Outman drifting back. This should be plenty deep enough. He will make the catch, and Merrifield can jog home. A sac fly for Belt gives the Blue Jays the early lead.
That's what you call a professional at bat. He's up against the left.
ERA at 2.16, but it's 5.02 this year. As Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is going to drop one into center. That's a base hit, and Bichette up to second.
Think about it, the way that it catches air and.
Chapman grounds this one to third. Muncy goes to second one. Betts over to first and helped by Freeman to end the inning. Well, a little bit shaky as that thing made its way around the diamond, but it does finish off the Blue Jays in the first.
And all of a sudden it was a new pitch.
Everybody had one. 0-2 to Mookie Betts. Got him on the outside corner with that sinker that he's throwing more and more this year.
And in front of you, and for Freddie Freeman, the way that he's built, he's so strong off his back leg.
Hammers this ball right center field. This game is tied. Freddie Freeman, a long home run.
Missed it, and he kind of looked back. You could see in his eyes, like, all right, almost kind of self-computing. You see the.
Well, he doesn't often hit him up. Home of the 2-2. And Smith down swinging on a curve. The rainbow curve, Chris calls that one. He's home with a 1-2. It is pulled to right. That's a base hit for Jason Hayward. His third one in 2 games in this series.
He barrels it up, and this is what he's done a ton of.
3-1. Outman takes ball 4. First walk issued by Bassett.
Pitcher, it's going to be different. I mean, Yu Darvish is another example of a pitcher with a lot of different tools.
Rojas serves a base hit into right field. Hayward stopped at third as Luplow gets to the ball quickly. Back to the bag goes Rojas, and the bases are loaded. 3 straight 2-out base runners from the bottom of the Dodger lineup, giving Mookie Betts tie game second inning. First one from Bassett, grounded to short. Bichette's there, loops it across and ends the inning. His only offer, and a few years later he was an all-star. Hooks this one in the air to left field for David Peralta. There's another example of the ball traveling pretty well tonight. Kept on going, but he made the catch.
Almost overran it.
Fires a 1-2 pitch. Kiermaier gets hit. So on a 2-strike pitch, it gets away from Urias, and the leadoff man is on ahead of the top of the order. Manager's office and says actually they decided to take a pitcher. Flies this one to right center field for Outman. 1 gone in the third. So that season ends. He still hasn't made it, and he said
a couple of strikes on Bichette. And Kiermaier's running, and Bichette hits the ball a long way to left field, and it is gone. You called it. He was getting close, and he showed it. Number 17 on the season, and the Blue Jays are back on top.
You cannot keep Bo Bichette down very long. He'll figure it out. He is so proud and takes so much pride in being one of the best hitters in baseball. That home run went 411 feet, and Those two foul balls before that home run swing from Bo Bichette, and it's a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate, and he knew he got enough of it. Kiermaier was running on the pitch, and it's a curveball, and Arias knows it's gone too. He took his glove off very quickly and wandered off the mound, and Bo Bichette, boy, that's a pretty swing.
And that's clearly outside, ball 4. A 2-out walk for Guerrero, who's on base for the second time tonight.
Now, we've talked about the Blue Jays and
Angeles ever again. I mean, he got the biggest outs they'd had since 1988. And he gets Chapman for the second time, this time on a strikeout after the ground ball in the first. But the Blue Jays have the lead. Bo Bichette is back. And back with a bang. Number 17, long gone to left center. 3-1 Jays going to the bottom of the third.
For that two-seam to go more arm side and away.
And he walked him. Freeman's been on both times. Another 2-2, and Smith's got a base hit into left center field, headed for the gap, and it gets by Kiermaier to the wall. Freeman stopped at third, and a double from Will Smith. Dodgers in business to open this third inning, and even Will can do the Freddie. Position for one of the hottest hitters out there, Muncy. Skies this one to shallow center field. Kiermaier didn't see it at first. He still doesn't. Luplow saves the day. Here comes Freeman. Luplow's throw's cut off, and it's 3-2. If Kiermaier catches that ball coming straight ahead from center, I don't know if Freddie Freeman tries to score.
He doesn't. There's no way. I mean, this is.
On the 8th pitch, Betts pulls one towards the left field corner. Merrifield on the move, gets there, and saves a run. Whit Merrifield having a fantastic series at the plate and in the field, and it stays 3-2.
1-2 now, and a good changeup to get Merrifield swinging. One down here in the top of the 5th. A home run in the third, a 2-run shot to deep left center, and now Bo's hit another one well. This one to deep left, and it's off the wall. And Bo is on his way to second and in there with a double. And man, oh man, is he refreshed after getting most of last night off, huh?
yeah, man, you could see it. We talked.
He does, and he bounces it over the head of Freeman into right field. Kiermaier's on his way to second as Espinal comes to third. A double for Kiermaier, and the Blue Jays. It is a close one for Guerrero to take. That easily could have gone the other way. And that one will go Urias' way. 2 down.
Throw.
And it's strike 3 call. So the Blue Jays threaten again, but strand a couple, and it's on to the bottom of the 6th here at Dodger Stadium. Urias' probable last pitch rings up Merrifield. Still 3-2 Blue Jays. And he walked him. That is the 4th walk given up tonight by Bassett, who in recent starts has done an outstanding job not issuing.
Made a trade. He was designated for assignment, and he makes quick work of the first pinch hitter, Chris Taylor.
Did he ever? Strikes him out on 3 pitches. He also spent some time at Double-A, so he has been climbing the ladder. He grounds one to Chapman. Chapman to Espinal. Back to first and not in time. And DeLuca can get down the line as he reaches on a fielder's choice. Runner not going. And it's swung on, line to center field. Kiermaier. And it squirts out of his glove. The throw towards third, not in time. Now the throw to second, not in time.
Well, the Dodgers' speed in play here.
Way out in front on Rojas. And a high fastball hit down the right field line, and it is caught by Luplow in fair territory towards the corner. And Cabrera gets out of it as the Dodgers strand a couple.
Didn't like that last swing.
And Almonte gets him. Chased one down and away. One down. And a swing and a miss to get Belt. 2 down.
High fastball, so Almonte comes out of the pen, strikes out.
Almonte, and here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy lines one to center field, and it's caught. Boy, that ball just kept on going, but Outman went with it. And a round of applause from his pitcher on that play as he retires the Blue Jays in order in the top of the 7th. Times last year, he's walked 46 times already this year. Make it 47. And that's a fair ball that's going to sneak down the left field line. Chapman's going to get the wave. And will come in to score on an RBI double by Alejandro Kirk that extends the Blue Jay lead.
Matt Chapman is a heck of a base runner. And once he had an eye on the third base coach, he knows he can score. As Muncy can't flag it down, it's past him, and Chapman hustling around the bases. Larry Rivera is watching the play develop down in the corner and gives Chapman the go-ahead. The relay to home plate not nearly in time. That Chapman scores a big
that year. Chases this high fastball for the first out of the 8th. The 1 o'clock game tomorrow afternoon. Swing and a miss from Luplow. 2 gone in the 8th. Not back-to-back Ks from Ferguson. Merrifield chops the first one that he sees to Muncy. Long throw in time to get him. And end the inning. RBI double from Alejandro Kirk, and it's 4-2 Toronto. On over 8 2/3. That's drilled left center field, way back there. It's gone. Home run, J.D. Martinez, and the Dodgers are back to within 1.
There he is, waiting for that swing. J.D. Martinez, the slug, the home runs, and this beautiful swing. Sinker low and in, just drops the barrel. 109 miles an hour.
Off of the bench to face Cabrera in the 6th. Struck out on 3 pitches, and he strikes out here on a high fastball.
46 appearances.
Grounded to short to a charging Bichette, and that'll do it for the Dodgers in the 8th. But they get their first run since the 3rd on a home run from J.D. Martinez. 1-run game to the 9th. 2, 3, and 4. There's work cut out for him here in the 9th as Bo Bichette lofts the first pitch that he sees to Chris Taylor in left, and a sigh of relief. Getting Bichette, who has 3 hits in this game. It's a pinch hit walk.
He's been able to handle them really well.
3-2. There goes Springer on ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued by Brule. Blue Jays hunting insurance with the Dodgers bringing up 8, 9, and 1. That's Outman.
The 1-2 pitch. And Chapman lines it to left, a base hit. Springer's going to be held. And that single will load the bases. And this ball's lined to left, and it is over the head of Taylor and off the wall. Here comes Springer. Here comes Guerrero. Here comes Chapman. And Danny Jansen has done it again.
Well, what a huge hit for Danny and the Blue Jays as he comes double. He fouled off a couple of good pitches, and this one is a line drive over Taylor's head into right. Vladdy's right on the heels of Springer. And here comes Chapman. Matty's been running the bases very well. He scores standing up as Danny Jansen clears the base.
Espinal with a fly ball to right. Betts drifting back will make the catch, and it's easily deep enough that Jansen can come to third. Buck Jansen now has 44 RBIs in 64 games this year.
Yeah.
Ball and 2 strikes to count on Kiermaier. Runner goes from first, and Kiermaier hits a sharp ground ball to second, but Hernandez has it and is retired. And the Blue Jays along with him. But he did it again. Danny Jansen. High fives, pats on the back all around, and deservedly so. He drives in 3, and it's 7-3 Blue Jays going to the bottom of the 9th.
To right. Another base hit. 2 for 2 with a pair of walks. Perfect night for James Outman. On the hands. Bichette across but late. Back-to-back hits to open this 9th inning. From the 8 and the 9 hitter. Now to the top of the order in Betts. The 1-1 pitch. Pulled to left. That's another base hit. Outman's in to score. 3 consecutive singles to open the 9th inning. It's a 7-4 game, and the tying run's coming up. On 2-0, Freeman. Skies one to left, not deep. Dalton Varsho for the first out of the 9th. 4 Blue Jays, 1 gone in the 9th. 2-2 to Smith. Chopper to third, takes a bad bounce on Chapman, recovers and throws late. What a break for the Dodgers. Gold Glover over there at third might have ended the game with a clean bounce. Instead, bases loaded, still just 1 out. On 3-2, Muncy. Watches ball 4. It's a bases loaded walk. It's a 7-5 game, and the tying run is in scoring position. Rojas in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Martinez swings and misses. 2 gone in the 9th. This inning against Swanson. And now Taylor. Pokes one right side off Guerrero. Everybody's safe. Here comes the tying run. 7-7. Everybody's safe again. But and races home to tie it at 7.
God, I love the base running on this. That to me was the key. A ball hit not very hard, but understanding 2 outs, green light, just keep on going. Will Smith coming around to score, and that is huge.
Right through.
And honestly, the fact this wasn't even close.
No. This one was. Yeah, we'll see.
Review. The call is overturned. The runner is out at second base.
But the game is tied. 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th from the Dodgers, and Chris Taylor with 2 gone gets the job done to extra innings for the 2nd consecutive game. And down on strikes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Into right field. That's down a base hit. Betts picks it up on a bounce. Here comes his throw home. Smith dives and got him! Kiermaier's out at home. Mookie Betts guns him down. He's safe.
Well, the throw is off. I mean, Mookie Betts has the arm, you know it, but you'll see it take Will Smith to his right, and then he just dives across the plate. This throw is right to home plate. No doubt it's out.
This is a crew chief review of the out call at home plate as well as blocking.
If Kiermaier takes his foot straight in, he's safe, but I don't think he does. I think he goes in with his hand. And they get him. It's a great call.
Now, you heard they said reviewing blocking. That wouldn't have been. to second, and Hernandez. Let's go to the bottom of the 10th. 7-7. Punches it to third, and it's caught on the fly by Chapman, who was charging in to catch that ball more than halfway to home plate. High fly ball, deep center field. Kiermaier's back. It's off the top of the wall. It doesn't matter whether it's a home run or not. It's ball game. Game 100. A thrilling win in 10. James Outman's perfect night has a perfect ending. 4 times in the 9th inning to force extras and win it promptly in the 10th.
How about I go back to, as you take a look, it is a home run, clearing the wall. Kevin Kiermaier making this super close. Looks like it does stay in.
After review, the call was confirmed. There was no home run. However, the winning run scored on the play. The game is over.
All right, so James Outman is the hero. Either way, $1 million smile. As the Dodgers do something they've not done in 17 years. They erase a 4-run deficit in the 9th inning or later and win.